How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the Black Friday sale that runs through December 1st. As usual, I've scoured the sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic or Game Rankings. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my coverage of any new sales that Sony puts out. I'm not sure what the goal should be for next year, but I think we can shoot for at least 20k. Alright, that's enough yapping for me, let's get into the video. For $7.99, Watch Dogs 2 Gold Edition is an open-world action-adventure where you play as Marcus Holloway, a young hacker taking on an invasive surveillance system across a vibrant, stylized San Francisco Bay Area full of personality. You'll team up with DedSec to pull off elaborate hacks, use drones and RC gadgets, and combine parkour, stealth, and creative tech tricks to infiltrate enemy zones, disrupt networks, and expose the corruption behind CTOS 2.0. With its lively tone, flexible mission design, energetic open world, and a generous suite of extra content from the Deluxe Pack and Season Pass, it offers a dense, gadget-driven sandbox full of clever systems and rewarding player freedom. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $9.99, Sifu is a stylish martial arts action game where you hunt down the assassins who murdered your family, battling through atmospheric clubs, galleries, and office towers while aging each time you fall in combat. You'll chain dodges, parries, strikes, and fluid combos together, using throwable objects, improvised weapons, and clever positioning to outmaneuver relentless groups of enemies that never wait their turn in brutal encounters. With its demanding combat system, smart environmental interaction, and the expansive Arenas expansion adding new modes, challenges, and dynamic battlegrounds, it delivers a sharp, disciplined, and deeply rewarding Kung Fu experience. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $9.99, Ender Lilies, Quietus of the Nights is a dark, atmospheric Metroidvania where you guide Lily, a young priestess who awakens alone in a cursed kingdom drowned by a deadly rain that twists all living beings into the Blighted and spreads despair across the land. You'll explore eerie forests, collapsed caverns, and towering castles, while battling monstrous bosses, purifying their souls, and turning them into spectral allies who expand your combat options with powerful new abilities. With its haunting music, emotional storytelling, tight exploration, and impactful combat that blends elegance with grim intensity, it delivers a moody, beautifully crafted journey through a fallen world filled with secrets. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $8.99, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is an open-world action-adventure where you play as Edward Kenway, a daring pirate navigating the Caribbean during the golden age of piracy in 1715, seeking fortune, fame, and vengeance. You'll sail across vast oceans, engage in naval battles, plunder ships, infiltrate fortresses, and explore vibrant islands filled with hidden treasures, side quests, and dynamic encounters, all while unraveling a deeper conspiracy involving the Assassins and Templars. With its fluid ship-to-shore gameplay, rich historical setting, engaging exploration, and freedom to tackle missions in multiple ways, it delivers a thrilling, swashbuckling adventure full of chaos, strategy, and daring exploits. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $5.99, The Forest is a first-person survival horror where you play as the lone survivor of a plane crash, struggling to stay alive in a mysterious forest inhabited by a society of cannibalistic mutants and unpredictable intelligent threats. You'll scavenge food, chop down trees, craft weapons, and build shelters ranging from small camps to sprawling oceanfront fortresses, all while exploring a vast network of caves, underground lakes, and dynamic environments filled with hidden dangers. With its tense day-night cycle, emergent combat, stealth and survival mechanics, and freedom to craft, explore, and fortify, it delivers a gripping, immersive, and terrifying survival experience that constantly tests your wits and courage. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 55 hours to platinum. For $5.09, Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen is an action RPG where you explore the vast open world of Grancis in 1080p HD, taking on fearsome monsters with deep, dynamic combat and fully customizable abilities for every playstyle. You'll choose from 9 unique classes, command 3 AI companions called pawns, and use climbing, grappling, and magical skills to engage gigantic creatures up close while exploring diverse environments filled with secrets, quests, and challenging encounters. With its fluid combat system, rich character progression, epic monster battles, and all previously released DLC included, it delivers a thrilling, expansive, and highly replayable fantasy adventure. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 90 hours to platinum. For $9.99, Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night is a gothic horror action side-scrolling RPG set in 19th century England, where you play as Miriam, an orphan cursed by an alchemist whose body slowly crystallizes. You'll explore a sprawling, demon-infested castle, battle grotesque minions and powerful bosses, and collect, craft, and unlock a vast array of weapons, spells, and equipment to customize your combat style and overcome the supernatural horrors that lurk around every corner. With its richly detailed environments, challenging combat, intricate progression system, and deep exploration, it delivers a thrilling, strategic, and visually striking Metroidvania experience. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $9.99, Night in the Woods is a story-driven adventure where you play as Mae Borowski, a college dropout returning to her crumbling hometown of Possum Springs, only to discover that things and people have changed in strange and unsettling ways. You'll explore a vibrant, atmospheric town, meet dozens of quirky characters, uncover dark mysteries in the woods, and engage in playful activities like breaking things, playing bass, hanging out, or jumping between rooftops, all while piecing together the secrets of a town on the edge. With its rich narrative, memorable characters, whimsical yet eerie world, and combination of humor and emotional depth, it delivers a heartfelt, haunting, and unforgettable coming-of-age experience. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $9.99, Assassin's Creed Origins Gold Edition is an open-world action RPG where you play as Bayek, a skilled magi exploring ancient Egypt's deserts, cities, and monuments, uncovering secrets and navigating a vibrant, unpredictable, and beautifully realized land filled with wildlife and intrigue. You'll engage in dynamic combat with a variety of weapons and abilities, face challenging bosses, complete layered quests, and interact with memorable characters while shaping your own story. With its expansive world, deep RPG mechanics, rich storytelling, and all content from the Deluxe Pack and Season Pass, it delivers a cinematic, immersive, and endlessly engaging historical adventure. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $8.39, Final Fantasy IX is a classic turn-based RPG where you follow Zidane, a charming thief, Princess Garnet, and the young mage Vivi as they embark on an emotional and enchanting crystal-centered adventure across a beautifully realized storybook-like world. You'll explore kingdoms, forests, and dungeons, engage in strategic, party-based battles, acquire powerful abilities, and uncover secrets while forming bonds with a memorable cast of characters and a tale full of humor, heart, and intrigue. With its timeless art style, deep mechanics, engaging narrative, and modern enhancements like trophies, high-speed modes, and autosave, it delivers a magical, nostalgic, and thoroughly satisfying RPG experience. It's a 92 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $7.49, Green Hell is an open-world survival simulator where you struggle to survive alone in the Amazonian rainforest, armed with nothing but your wits, instincts, and bare hands, facing hunger, tropical diseases, poisonous plants, and dangerous wildlife lurking around every corner. You'll craft tools and weapons, build shelters, hunt for food, and master realistic survival techniques while managing both your physical health and mental sanity in a harsh, unforgiving environment. With its immersive jungle setting, realistic mechanics, tense atmosphere, and cooperative play for up to 4 players, it delivers a challenging, strategic, and deeply engaging survival experience. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $6.99, Need for Speed Unbound is a high-octane street racing game where you race through the streets of Lakeshore, outsmart cops, and compete in weekly qualifiers to reach the Grand, the city's ultimate racing challenge. You'll customize a wide variety of cars and motorbikes, drift, drag, and engage in PvP showdowns, while taking on dynamic events across a vibrant, neon-lit world with a thumping global soundtrack that keeps the adrenaline pumping. With its expansive roster of vehicles, deep customization options, evolving city events, and ongoing volumes updates adding new modes, challenges, and iconic rides, it delivers a stylish, fast-paced, and endlessly thrilling racing experience. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $8.99, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is an open-world action RPG where you play as a Spartan hero navigating ancient Greece, shaping your destiny and influencing history through the choices you make in a world on the brink of chaos. You'll explore untamed landscapes and bustling cities, engage in large-scale battles with hundreds of soldiers, complete quests that affect the living world around you, and develop your character with diverse abilities, weapons, and gear. With its vast environments, deep RPG systems, branching storylines, and epic combat encounters, it delivers a rich, immersive, and heroic journey through one of history's most legendary civilizations. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 70 hours to platinum. For $9.79, The Quarry is a cinematic horror adventure where you play as 9 summer camp counselors trapped in Hackett's Quarry, facing bloodthirsty locals and a far darker supernatural threat as the night spirals out of control. You'll make critical choices for each character, influence who survives, explore stunningly rendered environments, and experience high-tension sequences brought to life by incredible performances from a star-studded cast, including David Arquette, Ariel Winter, and Brenda Song. With its branching narrative, immersive cinematic presentation, cooperative multiplayer options, adjustable difficulty, and pulse-pounding scares, it delivers a tense, interactive, and unforgettable horror experience. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. There is something here for every type of player, so be sure to check some of these out while the sale is still going on. From this set of games, I've played Watch Dogs 2, Sifu, The Forest, Final Fantasy IX, and the Assassin's Creed games, so I can recommend each of those from personal experience. The rest of the games do look pretty fun though. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.